Right, just to recap, what I've done is I've mixed up some resin. You can now see it's setting quite quickly. I've used my mixing bowl and that, and some fiberglass resin. There you go, and some hardener, and a little bit of fiberglass sheet, probably see in there. And what I've done is I've probably shown you the hole already. See if we can get this in. It's a bit dark, but that's where the hole is, as you can see. That's the hole. I've basically filled the hole up with fiberglass resin. Then I put some fiberglass over the top of the hole. Then I put over the top some more resin. And what I should do is produce quite a decent fix. And all I've got to do is do all the other holes. You should probably see there's holes all the way around. And just fill them up on the interior. I'll show you what it's like. Right, it's now hardened, it's still warm. So what I should be able to do, peel away, there we go. Hasn't worked perfectly, it's shrunk slightly. What I can do is then turn it the other way and give it a smooth coating on this side. So, bear with me a moment. So what I've done is I've mixed up a little bit more, and I've just poured it in, and I've left it prominent. And then what I can do is that's quite easy to sand back and should give you quite a nice smooth finish. I don't know if you can see. Oh, there it is. Got a smooth hole that I filled. There's another one I've already filled and sanded. I'm currently halfway through sanding this one. Same principle as the previous video on bodywork on the tank. You just sand it back until it's smooth, until it's flush, and you'll see when it's flush. As you can see, it should be smooth. There you go. Nice and filled. Really, really smooth. Brilliant. As you can see, I've now filled all the holes, well, capped all the holes with gaffer tape on the bottom. There's a few at the back there. There's some minor damage to the front here. It's been belted. We'll figure that out later when we sand this all back. What we'll probably do is give it a coat of fiberglass over the top and then sand it back, and that should fill it quite nicely. There's a fair amount of damage here, but I'm going to deal with that once I get this out, which I don't want to do today. I'll just fill these holes that I've got to fill in. You can see the two holes. Sorry about the shaky hand, I'm trying to do this in close space. What I'm doing is making sure I get a load of resin on the inside. That's it. All I want it to do is the resin to set in the bottom, as you can see there. If you have a look, and that's what I want it to set as. So when I take the gaffer tape off, I end up with a smooth surface on the outside. So I've just got the rest of the holes to do. So bear with me. Right, if you look over here, there was a big crack on the underside. What I've done is I've reinforced the inside by pouring what's left of the fiberglass that I had in the tub onto that area so it soaks through to the gaffer tape. And over the top I've put some sheets of fiberglass fibre. And what I'll do is then mix another batch of resin and just go over that fibre, but that'll be after this fibre's set into place. It's set, and what I'm doing now is I'm just peeling off all the gaffer tape. As you can see, the ridges of the gaffer tape come through. If you want a smooth finish from the start, best bet is to use a smooth tape, but as I'm going to be filling over the top of this anyway with more resin, then sanding back, it's just as good to do it this way. Use gaffer tape. It's basically to stop it falling through, so you get nice little nodules. Now here's the big one. See if this works. You can see it's worked to some degree. Oh, I've stuck my fingers together. There we go. So basically that's filled up with all the holes really, really quickly. It's taken me, what, half an hour to do that? As you can see, it's filled up to some degree on this side, but it's fairly sturdy now. And what I'll do is I'll put resin over the top of this and sand that back, and then I'll put resin over the other side with the strengthener that I've used. And so it's another batch of resin to make and it's done. I'll leave you for now. There you go. Right, I've filled the gaps up, so it's fiberglass on the other side. Now I've finished that off. I've just basically put in a resin over the top of this once it fills gaps, and then I'll sand it back so all the resin just fills the cracks. That's going to be quite hard sanded back, so probably going to find a surprise there when at some point when I go back. Notice the tape I've used just to stop it dripping down because it's on a corner, but I've done the same on this side. Just want the resin to fill, we'll get it sorted. There we have it. As you can see, it's in the cracks and cracks only. Remember, I've reinforced it the other side. I'll show you that in a second. Very smooth. Paint a layer of paint over the top of that, and nobody noticed that there's a massive belt there. I'll just show you the inside. There you go. As you can see, I've reinforced the layers there with fiberglass and resin. So by rights, that should be the job done.